Well, I know what all you Star Wars fans want, right? You want more jokes, more levity for the creators and the studio to not take the franchise seriously. Because let's face it, it's just a space opera, right? It's a sci-fi little pirates and their laser swords going around. It's just a bunch of frivolous nonsense, right? Well, guess what? We are going to get Taika Waititi talks as though we're still getting a Taika Waititi project, and I just love the attitude about everything. So let's back up a little bit. So last year he was on with the New York Times, and he had this quote, this little sequence of exchange back then. You know, because everything is like this with him. If you can see his face, he's bug eye with his fingers, peace sign with Kevin Feige. It's just this over the top, goofy circus clown mentality. He says, I'm trying to write a Star Wars idea at the moment. I've got to see how that goes because once I submit it, that might determine when it gets made or if it gets made even. I'm cool with as well to take 6 months off and go hang out with my kids. I didn't even know he had kids. Wasn't he just in a threesome with Tessa Thompson during the Thor? Okay, whatever. And then back before that, he had made a comment about making the film. He goes, yeah, that's the rumor about 3 years old. All I'll say is, God forbid I make a Star Wars film about people sitting on mountains and playing flutes. Yeah. He tells them, well, they kind of went there with that last Star Wars movies with Luke Skywalker. Okay, then I won't do that for sure. See, it's also fun. Isn't it just fun? It's just fun. Yeah. So all right. So why do I bring that up? Because he's in the news again. He can't stop talking about it. In fact, he's so serious that the headline says, and I love the fact that this is the headline because it's like, is he joking? The headline is Taika Waititi jokes that his Star Wars film will, quote, piss people off. Is he joking? Is he joking? Is there like 3% is a joke? No, he's 97% okay with, quote, can't say much about the forthcoming Star Wars movie, but he does have a joke that might pique people. He has a joke. Get that? It's a joke, right? I'm going to read this. This is a very challenging sentence to read because it says, it will be, dramatic pause, a Taika Waititi film. It's going to piss people off. That's how he did it. He said, dramatic pause. Okay, if you were quoting yourself, a Taika Waititi film, and then Tarantino is probably the only other creator on this level that is that self-aware of his role in the fandom and what he's doing with his craft and the hatred towards him and all that kind of back and forth. But Taika Waititi's approach of this sort of like, at the expense of the customers. Like everything is like, yeah, screw them. I'll do what I want to do. And maybe the studios make it, they don't. I'm going to do what I want to do. And it's like his britches got too big for him too fast. And now he thinks he's sort of like, he's just okay to skate the rest of the way. Because, he got the Thor Ragnarok film got him enough credibility, and whatever happened after that with Love and Thunder, it doesn't matter. Jojo Rabbit got him acclaim in the circle, so he can be invited to all the parties, and he's doing these other films. This is his latest, his new project here is called Next Goal Wins. So that's the red carpet thing where all this stuff's happening. It's basically just a Samoan team. Basically, it's like a loser story. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a comedy or not, but it's a loser story because look at how they're. It's also over the top of them losing a soccer match 31-0. It's like that's the thing. I don't know anything about it. I have zero desire to do anything that supports Taika Waititi. Aren't you just happy though that that's even remotely out there in the ether, that is of possibilities that this could actually happen? A Taika Waititi film, especially, could you imagine Kevin Feige moves over to Star Wars in some sort of element of control or decision maker role, and he immediately has Taika Waititi's script as one of the early projects? Isn't that exactly what you want to see happen? You know how it makes you feel on the inside. So I'd love to hear from you. Can't wait to hear from you. I would love to see and hear your thoughts of bringing that Ragnarok humor right into the Star Wars universe, because that's what they need. That's what they need. Oh, I love it that they don't take any of it serious and they expect us to be serious paying customers and not realize that we can just do other things with our money. It is so strange of a world that we are in, my friends. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me for a few moments. I appreciate it. I am Pops.